All right, Jet fans, I'm going to need you to relax. What is going on? I am Matt O'Leary, back with another video. And the reason why I'm asking you to relax is because fans are panicking about Garrett Wilson's answer about his Jets' future. So for some context, Garrett Wilson trade rumors began to circulate after Rich Cimini went on his podcast and speculated about it. I'll play the clip in case you missed it.
Talk to people in Garrett Wilson's circle. They think, now I want to emphasize this is speculation on their part. They think he will ask for a trade after the season. Again, speculative by people who know him. We don't know that to be a fact, but it's certainly something to...
There you go. Rich Cimini, not reporting, speculating. There's a difference. It's a thought. It's not a definite. Had that to say on Garrett Wilson. Now, today, he was asked about it, and this is what Garrett Wilson's answer was to the idea of an extension with the New York Jets.
If the Jets approach you about a contract extension, would you like to stay here long term?
I don't know, man. I just figure I just do whatever, whatever, go about my day, however, be where my feet at, And if they do it, I would be a blessing. That'd be awesome. I love the Jets. At the end of the day, they were the ones that believed in me. So but yeah, I can't be worrying about all that. Just gonna finish these 3 games the right way. But I don't know, man. I can't be looking into all that right now,
And panic ensues. Absolute panic. Every comment that I've gotten, the amount of DMs I've gotten, text, Garrett Wilson's gone. He's going to leave with the New York Jets. He's going to leave the New York Jets. He's going to demand the trade. He's going to force his way out. That's what you got out of his answer? That's it. Because he didn't give you a definite? Have you ever negotiated a contract before? Why would he say, yeah, make me a Jet for life, baby. I'm going to take a hometown discount to stay. That's not what these guys do. He's got to get paid. And he is going to get paid. I think he is more likely to get a 4-year contract at $120 million from the New York Jets than he is to be traded to another team. My reaction to these speculations a couple days ago, might have even been yesterday, was we don't know who the GM or the coach is going to be yet, or potentially the quarterback. What if they do bring in Mike Vrabel? Mike Vrabel's not going to be able to sell Garrett Wilson to stay here? Former Ohio State guy is not going to get the Ohio State guy to stay? Can't sell him on the plan? $30 million a year won't be able to be enough for him to stay? I don't buy it. Look at these results. People are making thousands every month betting on sports completely risk-free. The secret, they're using OddsJam. OddsJam isn't just another betting app on the market. It's turning the entire system in your favor. Here's how. OddsJam uses arbitrage betting. They find odds differences across sports books. You bet both sides, and no matter the outcome, you will profit. Here's a good example. If you bet 500 on Boise State in this example to win on FanDuel and 335 on the opponent San Francisco on DraftKings, you're guaranteed, no matter who wins, to make $50. It's that simple. With OddsJam's mobile app, you'll get real-time alerts on these opportunities every day. People are making thousands monthly, and to get you started, use code O'Leary for 35% off and a 7-day free trial. I'll guarantee that you profit during the trial, but if you don't, for whatever reason, cancel with one click, no questions asked. Don't leave money on the table. Go to oddsjam.com, use code O'Leary, and start making money the smart way. Has Garrett Wilson ever came out and said, I do not want to be here. I'm going to ask out for a trade? This is the answer that you're upset about? And the reaction that I got is, oh, but Matt, his tone. Okay, here's a clip of him talking after a Jets win and a game in which he scored a touchdown. Here's his answer. Compare it to the first one we heard with him talking about the contract.
What did it mean to have Aaron go right back to you after you didn't get the touchdown in that first catch?
It was awesome. Catch a touchdown from Aaron. It felt good. I feel like me and the end zone got a tough relationship right now, so it definitely felt good to get on good terms with the end zone.
His tone's the exact same is the point. He doesn't get up too high. He doesn't get down too low. He's kind of just, a little monotone, he's a little soft-spoken at times. That's his personality off the field. On the field, we know he's a fiery competitor. We've seen the clips. He's a great player. He's a good person. We're working ourselves up. Here's another example, in case you need yet another example of him giving an answer with the exact same tone.
We had hype in here because we thought we had put in the work. We thought we had filled all our holes, right? But I would say that's more to the outside where they let that play into us. At the end of the day, you know, I could say what I want, but we are what we are. We're 3-7, right? So
this is just who he is as a person. Not everyone's, you know, Sauce Gardner. Not everyone is Aaron Rodgers with their answer. He's a little bit more reserved, soft-spoken. As I mentioned, doesn't get up too high, doesn't go down too low. Can we go a day without panic ensuing? And you know what I really think it is? I think the big reason why this was made such a big deal is because it's on the heels of the Woody Johnson story from earlier today. If that story doesn't come out, I don't think it's nearly as big of a deal as what some Jet fans are making it out to be. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in the offseason, Garrett Wilson is going to request a trade, and he's going to get traded and get out of here. And I'll have egg on my face, and I'll admit that I was wrong. And I will. I've done it before. It wouldn't be the first time that I was wrong. But I genuinely don't feel that way. I don't think this is a doom and gloom situation. More often than not, the wide receivers that are traded are because they don't want to, they can't agree on the financials of a contract extension with the GM. The Jets don't have anyone else to prioritize right now. Garrett Wilson is the priority. And yet, like, okay, Sauce Gardner and Breece Hall and Jermaine Johnson, you have to make decisions on those guys. Garrett's the one who deserves the paycheck. He deserves the big extension because he's produced the most over the first 3 years. And I get it, Sauce the All-Pro the first 2 years. But after a down year, I don't think he's getting that contract extension this offseason. Garrett's not having a down year. He's going to put up yet another 1,100-yard season. 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons to start his career. The Jets never, ever have anyone like that on their roster. Ever. We went almost 10 years without seeing a 1,000-yard receiver. From 2015, that was the last time, to 2022. So from 2016 through 2021, Jets didn't have an 1,000-yard receiver. In my lifetime, we're talking like every couple years you'd get one. Kotri had one. Brandon Marshall had one. Eric Decker had one. Lavernius Coles maybe had a couple. Santana Moss had one. And that's it. That's where it ends. Garrett Wilson, it's like every single year you pencil him in for 1,000 yards. In his sleep, he's going to give you 1,000 yards. With the worst quarterback room in the league, he's going to give you 1,000 yards. He did it his first 2 years. And even Aaron Rodgers, who's been playing better, is still not like a top 10 quarterback. If he was playing with the top half of the league quarterback, he'd probably be that 1,500 yard a year guy. I just think it's silly. Don't work yourself up over this. Not now. There's 3 games left. Garrett Wilson is very literal. He is probably focused just on the Rams. What do I have to do in this game to beat the Rams? And then he's going to focus on the Bills, and then he's going to focus on Miami, and then in the offseason, they'll worry about the contract. If we're putting percentages on it, I think there is a significantly larger chance that he signs a contract extension with the New York Jets this offseason than he gets traded this offseason. And I'll put my rep on the line for that. That's going to do it for me in this one, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.